This is the video for the subunit 4.4, Other Open Educational Resource, Lesson Plans, Rubrics, Assessments, etc. within the Unit 4 Application for Open Educational Resource. My name is Martin Llamas Nistal from University of Vigo in Spain. A lesson plan is the teacher guide for running a particular lesson, and it includes the goal, what the students are supposed to learn, how the goal will be reached, the method, procedure, the time required to complete the lesson, the materials needed for the lesson, and a way of measuring how well the goal was reached, tests, worksheet, homework, etc., and all the information that the teacher considers relevant for the development of the lesson. Some tools supporting lesson plans are Storify, Symbaloo Edu, Teachnology, and lesson plans. Here we can see an example of a lesson plan on a course on computer architecture, where the goal is to learn the main binary representation, ones and twos complements. The materials are short videos, one for the definition of complements and other two for examples. The method to achieve the goal is watching the selected short videos. The time required is 50 minutes. To measure if the goal has been achieved is through a 10-point test in classroom as a formative assessment. In education terminology, rubric means a scoring guide used to evaluate the quality of students' constructed responses. Rubrics usually contain evaluative criteria, quality definitions for those criteria at particular levels of achievement, and a scoring strategy. Some tools supporting rubrics are Teachnology, For All Rubrics, eRubric, CoRubrics, and RubyStar. Here we can see an example of a rubric used in our doctorate programme to evaluate the poster describing all the activity during the last year. For example, there are several rows describing each criterion and the corresponding mark according to the level of achievement. Assessment is simple, the process of collecting information about student learning and performance to improve education. We focus on assessing into videos. Some tools are Playlist and Edpuzzle. We have uploaded one of the first videos of the course that explaining the structure of the course presented by Beatriz Martin as an example of the several features of Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle allows to crop the video, an easy way to choose where the video starts and ends, to change the entire audio track to explain it in your own words or to translate it to another language, to put audio notes everywhere in the video to introductory comments, conclusions, remarks, whatever you want, and to put quizzes to assess your students and to know if your students are understanding what you want. There are three types of quizzes: open-ended question, and as you can see, you can include links, formulas, and images, and with the possibility of feedback to the answer. Then, multiple choice, including true and false. You can add more answers, and the correct answers may be more than only one. Each one of the answers can have their corresponding feedback. Comment allows to put a written comment to students. We can see some examples of quizzes on our introductory video and the place of every question in the video. Example of comments to students. Here starts the description of the syllabus of the course. It may be also pay attention to this part. In all the quizzes, the students have the possibility of continuing watching the video or to rewatch it. Here we can see a multiple choice. Which unit of the course is devoted to Open Educational Resource application? The answer was correct, so the color of the answer turns green. OER stands for Open Environment Record. True or false? We have chosen the false answer. The color of the answer turns red, and we can see the feedback of the question. that is the correct meaning of open educational resource. You can also see that the question has the possibility of skipping it by a student. And finally, we can see an open-ended question. Please write on your own words your interest on this course. Obviously, when pressing submit, the answer is submitted and then the teacher will mark all the answers on these questions. And finally, here we can see other types of resources considered open educational resources together with some tools that facilitate their use. We can see test assessments with Google Forms, Kahoot, and Socrative, the most famous tools, surveys, Google Forms, SurveyMonkey, and Survey Anyplace, and so on, mind and conceptual maps, curation of contents, organization of contents, infographics, and augmented reality. And that's all. Thank you for your attention, and I hope you have enjoyed this video.